Hello and welcome back. We all know how crazy hectic our mornings can be. Between getting the kids ready for school and making sure everyone is out the door on time, breakfast often takes a back seat. In case your mornings are a rush like mine, but you still want to make sure your little ones get a nutritious, protein packed start to the day, then this video is for you. Today I am sharing my top 4 favorite high protein breakfast and healthy snack recipes that are not only super yummy but are also easy to make and perfect for kids and adults. The first recipe for the week is the traditional Indian mixed Dal Chila, a wholesome, protein-rich and absolutely delicious breakfast option. I've started by soaking a mix of lentils overnight. You can use moong, masoor, chana and urad dal in equal portions for a good balance of taste. To enhance the nutrition and texture, I've also added 4 tablespoons of rolled oats while blending. Oats not only boost the fiber content but also help give the chilla a nice fluffy consistency. Then into the blender I added a clove of garlic, a slice of ginger, 1 green chilli and a handful of fresh coriander leaves for that earthy aroma and added freshness. For flavor, I am using some basic Indian spices like cumin seeds, turmeric powder, pepper, salt and a pinch of red chilli powder. Once everything is blended into a smooth pourable batter, I let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. This short resting time helps the oats and the lentils absorb the flavors and thicken slightly, resulting in a chilla that cooks beautifully and holds together well on the pan. To save time on busy mornings, I often prepare the batter the night before and store it in the refrigerator just like how we do with dosa batter. This way, it's all ready to go for a quick and a hassle-free breakfast the next day. Today I used grated paneer and finely chopped onion and coriander for the filling. If your kids aren't a big fan of onion, you can skip them or replace them with finely chopped veggies like capsicum or carrots. For an extra touch, you can top it up with grated cheese and your kids will love it. Once golden and crispy, our protein-packed mixed Dal Chila is ready. Serve it with ketchup or chutney and you have a nutritious, energy-boosting breakfast that keeps you full for hours. Today I enjoyed it with some homemade amla achar on the side. And I often like to switch up our usual Indian breakfast routine of dosa, idli, paratha or poha with this wholesome chilla. In fact, on some days it even makes its way into our dinner menu. It's that versatile and satisfying. Moving on to the second recipe, we are making one of my all-time favorites, Ragi malt pudding with a delicious chocolatey twist. This one is a total win at home, especially because it's nutritious, comforting and tastes like dessert. Perfect for making healthy eating more fun for kids. Ragi or finger millet is a powerhouse of nutrition. It's rich in calcium, iron and plant-based protein, making it an ideal breakfast choice for growing children. It also helps support strong bones, boosts energy and aids digestion. But let's be honest, Ragi on its own isn't always a hit with kids, right? That's exactly why I'm giving it a fun makeover with a secret ingredient, unsweetened cocoa powder. Then in a saucepan, I added 2 cups of milk and slowly added the ragi mixture while whisking continuously to avoid any lumps. As it thickens into a rich creamy consistency, I added jaggery powder for a natural touch of sweetness. Once all the ingredients are in, I stir everything thoroughly, making sure the jaggery melts completely and everything blends smoothly into the rich chocolatey ragi mixture. The texture becomes thick, creamy and velvety, almost like a warm chocolate custard. Then I top it up with some chopped nuts and shredded dark chocolate, just enough to get my son excited. You can serve this pudding warm straight off the stove, or for a cooler treat, chill it overnight in the fridge for a creamy dessert-like texture the next morning. And there you have it, a rich chocolatey high-protein breakfast pudding that even picky eaters won't be able to resist. Trust me, if my son likes it, I can confidently say any kid on earth will love it. It's such a relief to find a recipe that's both nutritious and kid-approved.
Did you put gelatin in there?
A total mom win. Moving on to the next recipe, this one is an absolute lifesaver for those hectic mornings when you're juggling school bags, breakfast, and the clock all at once. These homemade protein-rich granola bars are the perfect grab-and-go option. Just wrap one up, toss it in your bag, and enjoy it on the way to school drop-off, work, or even while sitting in the traffic. To start with, I roughly chop a variety of nuts and seeds like almonds, cashew, pumpkin and sunflower seeds and lightly roast them in a pan until they're golden and aromatic. Next, I roasted some makhana until crisp and then blend them into a coarse powder that adds a lovely crunchy texture and nutritional boost. What makes these bars so special is a nutrient-packed mix of nuts, seeds, and natural sweeteners that come together to create a delicious and filling bite. They're rich in protein, healthy fats, and fiber, helping maintain energy levels without the sugar crash. In the same blender, I added a handful of soft dates and blend them into a sticky sweet paste which will act as the natural binder for our granola mixture. Now in a large mixing bowl, I combine the chopped roasted nuts and seeds, makhana powder, raisins, date paste, a generous spoonful of honey, 2 to 3 tablespoons of peanut butter and just a pinch of salt to balance the flavors. Next, using a spatula or clean hands, mix everything thoroughly until it forms a sticky uniform mixture that holds together easily. Then I press the mixture firmly into a rectangular container lined with baking paper, making sure it's evenly spread and compact. I finished it off by topping it with some sesame seeds and few choco chips, just a little something extra for my son who absolutely loves the sweet crunch on top. Next, I pop the mixture into the fridge for a couple of hours, allowing it to firm up. Once it's fully set, I cut it into neat bar shapes, and I love wrapping each bar into a piece of baking paper. Not only does it look cute, but it also makes them easy to grab or hand it to your little one on the go. These bars pair beautifully with a glass of milk and some fresh fruit, making it a complete balanced breakfast or evening snack that's both wholesome and super convenient. Next up is super easy to make and high fiber pancake bowls. These are such a great option for breakfast, especially for kids who need something filling and nutritious to start their day. To make these, I begin by whisking together 3 eggs and 2 tablespoons of yogurt as the base. For a touch of sweetness, I mix in 2 tablespoons of vanilla essence, cinnamon powder and a quarter cup of brown sugar, which not only enhance the flavor but also add a natural richness to the batter. I whisk everything well until the mixture is smooth and velvety. If you prefer healthier and more natural option, you can easily replace the brown sugar with jaggery. Then I added 1 cup of oats powder, 2 tablespoons of ragi and nuts powder, which bring in the fiber and helps create that lovely texture, making these pancakes extra healthy. Now I transfer the batter into greased glass containers. I love using individual sized ones for easy serving. The oven does all the work, so it's really easy and hands off. If you are short on time in the morning, you can even prep this the night before, store the pancakes in fridge and then heat it up in the microwave for quick breakfast. Finally, top them up with berries of your choice. The berries not only add natural sweetness but are also rich in antioxidants, vitamins and fiber, making this breakfast even more wholesome. Once everything is prepped, I pop the containers into the oven and bake them at 180 degrees Celsius for 30 to 40 minutes until the tops are golden brown and firm to touch. And just like that, you have a delicious protein-packed kids-friendly pancake bowl ready to enjoy. And that's a wrap for our 4 high-protein kid-friendly recipes. If you have enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Happy cooking! Take care!